Okay, Math 2 students, let's get on our review. Remember that I really encourage you to use the pause button so that you don't just watch me do it, because that's going to limit your ability to really gain practice from this. You should practice this first and then only watch this as a check or as a hint to get you unstuck. So don't just watch it through. Do what you can until you get stuck, and then you play it just until the point where you're unstuck, where I've gotten you unstuck, and then finish it on your own and then check it. So a decagon, you think of a decade, it means 10 years. So a decagon means 10. So we're saying that the sum of the interior angles of a 10-sided figure, what is that? Well, our angle sum theorem for polygons is that we take the number of sides, n, subtract 2, and multiply that by 180. So what's 180 times 8? 180 times 8 is 1440. Similar principle, but now we have polygon with so many sides that we don't even have a Latin name for it. So this is a 32gon, which means it has 32 sides. So 180 times 32 minus 2, 180 times 30 gives me, 180 times 30 gives me 5,400. All right. Find the number of angles of a side of an n-gon where the sum of the interior angles is 2160. So 2160 is what we get when we multiply 180 times some number of sides minus 2. So that means if I divide both sides by 180, I get 12. So that means n minus 2 is 12. In other words, there are 12 triangles that I could split this up into. Well, you remember when we split figures up into triangles, where we said, a pentagon, we can split that up into 3 triangles. A hexagon, we can split up into 4 triangles. Right? So 5 sides, 3 triangles. 6 sides, 4 triangles. So that means that I split this up into 12 triangles, which means there were 14 sides. Now, using the same principle, we're saying, well, is it even possible if it's 4,820 degrees, is that possible that that could be the sum of interior angles? The first step would be to divide by 180. So divide by 180 and I get 26.77. That's impossible because we're talking about the number of sides of a shape. So no, because this is not a whole number. Okay, you could say because it doesn't go in evenly, because 180 doesn't go into it evenly. You can say because it equals 26.77. So all of those are legitimate reasons to say why that's an impossibility. We'd have to have a multiple of 180. All right, now it says find the number of sides of a regular polygon where each interior angle is 150. So if you think about this, a triangle, right, has 3 angles, 1, 2, 3, and it has 3 sides. A square, 4 sides, 4 angles. So the number of sides is also the number of angles. So that means that a regular polygon means all the angles are the same. So I'm going to say there's some number of angles, I don't know what that is. If I multiply that by 150, I'm going to get the total angle sum, right?